Been a while, ladies and gentlemen, but we're here. Starting things off, Kim Tae-yeon still up in the top of the lineup. We'll see how that goes throughout, as they've kind of been bouncing everything around. But first pitch underway, and it's fouled out of play to the rights. Samsung is one of the places that the home team is actually on the first base side, or the third base side, instead of the right field or first base side. So you'll hear that a little bit. So, but pitch number 2 low, and that is ball one, and man inside 2-1. Lee Seung-hyun, 4 starts on the season, a 1.71 ERA. That's right, 1.71 ERA. Has not pitched against Hanwha yet this year, as Kim Dae-yeon looks at strike 2 down the middle. So hasn't pitched against Hanwha yet this year. Last year did pitch in 4 games, but they were all in relief. 3.2 innings. Hanwha hit 143 against them. So, but this year he's become a starter, and Kim Tae-yeon grounds out to third base, scooped up, thrown over, and one away. So again, Hanwha obviously has issues, and they compounded since my last broadcast with you guys with a lot of injuries, and I mean a lot of injuries. So we will see how all of that ends up, as I'm still just got home, so I'm trying to get everything all situated and the lineup set up and everything. Peraza stepping in and swings through that first pitch. Again, Hanwha has struggled a lot against lefties, especially fastball slider lefties. So we will see how it goes, kind of. And that's way up. Ball. So Peraza against lefties hit 353 on the season, 5 home runs. That's in there. That's right. Peraza in the dugout dancing around before the game. And that's lifted into the right, up against the wall, and that's gonna be gone, ladies and gentlemen. Peraza leading things off in his first at-bats in Daegu with a homer to right. And don't worry, I will get there, Isini. And that is a fine starts for Hanwha, as apparently everything I did at work is not registered. You've got to. Oh no. Put in all of the lineups and they are not showing up at all, at least for Hanwha. So Peraza gets Hanwha on the board early with a solo shot to right. And that is going to bring up Noshiwan. Noshiwan up into the third spots now, and looks at a ball 1. So again, I try to get some stuff all set up so you guys can see the lineup, as it's changed quite a bit, as that misses ball 2 up and in. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I am back. And that will be ball four for Mr. Noshiwan as he takes his base. Yeah, I'm trying to get everything. Oh, they did take it, but not everything. That is the first home run that he has given up on the season, too. I was going to highlight that, but I'm a little late. All right, An Jeong in the 4 spots. In there, they're trying to move things around, trying to get moving this guy here. I don't know exactly how much that's really going to help. All right, the 1-0 pitch, and that's in there for strike 1-1. So Noshiwan with the walk after the Peraza homer to right, and he swings at a ball at his feet. 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch coming up. And swings a pitch in the dirt. That's the first strikeout of the day for him. And during the week, it's a little more difficult for me to get all of this stuff set up because of work. So I have to kind of set it up as we are going here. All right. Choi Jae-hoon in the 5 hole now. Fouls that one straight back up against the screen behind. Hitting 268 on the season. He's having a solid offensive season. Defensively, his ability to throw out runners has been greatly hampered. I'm not entirely sure what has happened. That one misses 1-1. Not entirely sure what has happened that has caused his ability to throw out runners to drop so much. But it is a concern. Anything on the base pass is actually a concern of mine for Hanwha as he swings through that, and that's 1-2. Hanwha is dead last in stolen base percentage by about 250% success rate. Not only that, they are also number 2 and thrown out on the base pass. And when you have the lowest batting average in the league and you get thrown out the most and you're getting your and you're also not throwing out other runners, all of that together, and that's strikeouts looking for Choi Jae-hoon on the outside. And that'll be it for Hanwha, but they are able to get a run on the Peraza solo shot to right. That looks like it just kept carrying and carrying and carrying and carrying. As it is a sold-out crowd in Daegu for this entire weekend, as everybody wants to see Hanwha. I'm still, as much as I like Hanwha, I'm just not sure why they're selling out everywhere, honestly. All right. Welcome, welcome. Peraza hit the homer. Solo shot to right. I believe, 9th from his right side? No, 6th from his right side. And just so you guys know, you guys are in the vertical. Hello, hello. Goyangi mong mong. So a little bit of changes. Jung Wan over in left field for this. Kim Tae-yeon is still over at first. Moon Hyun-bin at second. Wang Jun-seo on the mound, the 18-year-old rookie, 4.18 ERA on the season, 1-3. He's had times where so he's got two losses this year. One he gave up 2 runs, and one he gave up 1 run. He also has a game where he gave up 2 runs, one of them earned, and got no run support. So 2 of those were losses. You know, is he going to get some run support? Every year, Hanwha has somebody, one pitcher that gets 0 run supports. Gu Ja-uk leading things off for Samsung as that pitch is going back to the backstop. As Jae Jae-hoon lets that one roll past him. Gu Ja-uk involved in a skerfluffle. I'll call it that because he should be wearing a skirt. He didn't do anything until obviously he was already being held back. As I think I've finally got the Hanwha lineup all set up. All right, Gu Ja-uk looks at a strike there, 1-2 as he shakes his head. Can't believe that they would ever get a called strike on himself. The biggest prima donna in the entire league as he ropes that one just foul. Probably my least favorite player in the league. And for solid reasons. Still trying to get the lineup here. Please hold patiently for me. He is DHing today, which is a little strange. He usually plays right, has a solid arm for right field. And fouls that's one back and out of play. Keeps it at 1-1. And fouls that's one on the check swing, bounces away. Pitch number 7 already of this first at batter. Gu Ja-uk is not a guy that strikes out a whole lot, so and that's a chopper to Kim Tae-yeon. Scoops it up, steps on the bag, and we've got ourselves the first out. Always love when he gets out because, yeah, like I said, never met the guy. Maybe he's a fantastic individual, but based on his attitude and his way of doing things on the field, I cannot imagine he is. All right, that's gonna step up. Kim Hang-gon batting second today, playing left. And I'm almost there, guys. I've almost got the lineup. I know you guys probably want it because you need to know who is doing what. And better. All right, the 1-1 pitch coming up, and that is a grounder to Lee Do-yoon. Scoops it up, throws over to first, and that's 2 away. Oh my gosh, it was awful. Not only it wasn't just awful because it was awful. It was awful because it was also cold and rainy. It just was not fun at all, Dave. It was not fun at all. I mean, you can't expect much whenever you get an injury like that, but McKinnon stepping in, hitting 357 on the season, 3 home runs. A fine season. There were obviously some concerns with him taking over for Perella, who had been here for a few years. Peraza giving chase, and that's 3 away as he catches it on the run, and that's the end of the first inning. 1, 2, 3 goes. Well, both foreign starters were hurt. Pena got hurt. Stuck his hand out to grab a comebacker out of habit, and was hit in the hand, bruised, hit his wrist, so he was taken off of the regular lineup. And then from there, you also have nope, it's not the end of the second; it is the end of the first. And then yesterday's game, Sanchez was injured, so not a solid start for Hanwha. There we go. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. But I think you should have sound now. I hope. All right. I think everything's set up now. I finally have everything set up. Hopefully. Yeah, we are winning Peraza with the solo shot, and all right, the 2-2 pitch coming up. And that is lifted into the gap and over. Left fielder grabs it on the run, and that's 1 away. What are you? Nothing. Absolutely. Alrighty. Well, I mean, they got injured, so they have to be out at least 10 days. I think they were going to the hospital today. Kim Gong Min is stepping in. He swings through that. Do I even have his music anymore? I do. 161 on the season since our last broadcast. I mean, Hanwha is. Hanwha's Hanwha. Kenny, I can't imagine anything good until they start doing something good, honestly. 1-1 pitch here coming up. Lee Sung Yun is, again, he's pitched really well. He has a .56 ERA at home. Again, .56 at home. 2-1 pitch coming up, and that is to the third baseman, who hits him off the chest, and he will be in as he drops it again. I'm sure they'll rule that a hit, even though that was definitely an error. Why did you? Oh, yeah. He tried to scoot his body over in front of it instead of just backhanding it. Awful, awful. They do give him a hit on that somehow. Only in the KBO. And that's in there for strike to Moon Yun Bin. Seems like he might be all right now. He's 232 on the season. And that's a chopper up the middle. That's going to be good for a single. And Moon Yun Bin with the back-to-back singles. And Hanwha has themselves something brewing. And more importantly, there's already one out, which means probably not going to have a bunt. But who knows? I certainly don't. You certainly don't. No one ever does. And Jong Eun-won batting ninth today, playing left, looks at strike one on the big hook in there. Awful, awful looking swing there. So now that I got all that set up, Jong Eun-won hitting 180 with runners in scoring position on the season. Lee Sung-hyun, again, 171 ERA, 2-1 on the season, 20 strikeouts, 13 walks. He's given up 4 earned runs on the season, and they said he went around, and that'll be outs number 2. His third strikeouts. He has 20 strikeouts and 13 walks in his 21 innings. But again, lefty fastball slider. He throws fastball 47% of the time around 140 kilometers an hour. And then he throws his slider 37% of the time at 132 kilometers an hour. Those type of guys give Hanwha fits. They, for some reason, they cannot hit against fastball slider guys. Kim Tae-yeon will, second time up, grounded out to the third baseman in his first at-bats. Tried to hit a grand slam with only 2 runners on in that swing, and it's 1-1. All right, the 1-1 pitch here, pitch number 40 already for Lee Sung-hyun. In there for a strike. So he throws about 90 pitches. So he has 4 starts on the season. He went 90 pitches, 90 pitches, 89 pitches, 90 pitches. So you pretty much say he's going to throw 90 pitches. Uh, Great to see him almost getting 50% of his pitches in there in just the second inning. But the 1-2 pitch, and that is just fouled. Just got a piece of that as it bounces into the dirt as he was swinging it. Looked like he probably should have brought his 9-iron. Ratty. How about a single here, Mr. Kim Tae-yeon? A nice single here, a score Kim Kang-min from second base. And, lays off of it. I like it. That curve. Or, sorry, that slider. He throws a curveball and a slider. He throws a curveball 9-10% of the time. So he does throw a curveball. It doesn't. Yeah, I mean, it's looks kind of like a curve. And that is lifted. Right fielder given chase up against the wall. And it's on top of the bullpen in the netting. Everybody will be looking and staring at that. All right. How about a hit? We want a hit. Once again, another 2-2 pitch here. And that bounces that one on the dirt. Doesn't get the guys moving anywhere, but that will bring our first full count of the day. Go with here. Slider and a curveball down. Setting up down. And that is crushed. Wow. Little man with the LA hats gets himself a souvenir. I have still never gotten a ball at a game. One of these days. One of these days. All right, here we go. The 3-2 pitch. And we will take that. Load the bases up, sir. They tried to get him to chase down low, but he was saying, nope. I listened to Virgil and said I was no longer going to swing at pitches way out of the zone. That requires me to go early. And they are going to now have the bases loaded for Peraza. And it sounds scary, but you gotta think about his, he is 2 for 9 with the bases loaded. He's had plenty of opportunities. 3 RBIs in this in his 9 opportunities with 3 strikeouts. He's gonna do it here. All right, sounds fantastic. I would love to be able to broadcast a solid win. And bases loaded, and that is under its lifts it. McKinnon under its Coleman backing up, and that's an out. As Hanwha leaves the bases loaded, and takes their 1-0 lead into the bottom of the second. His walkout song? Really? I am not a fan of the walkout song. Anchi Holmes is better than that. Really? Yeah, probably the next time. Probably the next time, Kiwi. Because it's got to happen eventually, right? Eventually. I mean, he's too good to not hit a home run with the bases loaded when he has that many opportunities. Right? All right. And we should be coming back 20 seconds. I will go ahead and flip her over. Make sure that all my stuff. I still don't understand. Some of these clear and some of them don't. Brother. Oh, I'm sure you're gonna love the Mookie cheer then. All right, we have got the bottom of the second coming here as who's coming up? Kim Jong Un. Wang Junsaw, 11 pitches, or sorry, 12 pitches in that first inning, which is very important because he is kind of going to be limited a little bit. So about 95 pitches or so, 90, 95. And the bullpen needs a lot of rest. Is strike one at the top of the zone as he's looking there. He just, this bullpen needs a break as that one catches the outside corner. That is a beautiful pitch. Uh were they talking about the hair and the beard? And the 1-0 way outside 1-2. Or was it were they comparing fans? I think that was the rainout game. I can never remember. And the 1-2, that's his first strikeout of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Big swing. Zero. Yeah, I knew where I was on Tuesday Tuesday and Wednesday because someone sent me a thing about it as that strike on the outside. Uh, yeah, they sent me the video on Tuesday's game because they were talking about NC's beards, and then they showed mine and said that I followed Pena with my hair. Little do they know, my hair's way older than Pena's KBO career, as that misses upstairs 1-1, and then strike two. Hello, Charles. Hello. Yeah, then Tuesday or Wednesday was KBS on, and they actually have a camera in the crowd, so obviously they were in my face with that. And beautiful strikeout looking. Get your popcorn, sir. Get your popcorn. And that is two away. 79 Eurovision Dishating. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was awful. It was almost as bad. I take the 4.5 hour tie over the 3.5 hour 16-1 blowout in the rain and the cold, and that is crushed. Tie game. That just hit a kid too. Did that hit that kid? That's the fourth homer he has given up on the season. That's not a good first hit. All right. And first pitch fouled away. Isungyu. See if I can get the rest of this stuff set up. King, what did you King, which game did you is that one? Strikeouts number 3, strikes out 3 batters in the inning, but unfortunately that one, if he didn't strike out, was a little rough. That will take us to the third inning. Guess you gotta have a hit to get a run there. I cannot honestly believe that Hanwha is going to win. They're going against a lefty starter, fastball, slider, lefty starter. I don't think they've beaten one all year. King, which game did you broadcast? Was it the 4.5-hour tie or was it the rain game? Oh, well. No Shiwan is going to lead things off for Hanwha. Hopefully, gives them the lead back on a swing. Tell me about it, man. So I study my Korean vocabulary and stuff every day before I go to bed. I usually it takes me about 45 minutes or a little bit. That's right, Dave. And I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to get my studying done before midnight. Get right next to that kid. All right, No Shiwan walked in his first at bat. How about getting on via the hit this time as he looks at strike one? Ooh, big old curve that was still going. It might have come down into the 0 out, 0 out, 2 strikes. All your sound betting advice from Dave. Bet it all on Hanwha. No Shiwan lifts that one, but foul into the upper deck on the right side. That's a solid drawing, or I'm sure it's just a copy. I'm not sure. No Shiwan loves to go to right field with his Air Jordan baseball cleats. He chops that one. McKinnon with a scoop, a beautiful toss. You got to hand it to him on that play. That was beautiful. That's probably smart, Charles. And Hanwha 4.5-hour 12-inning tie on Tuesday. 8 relievers. Wednesday, their starter gets hit in the wrist, so he only goes 2 innings. So then you got another bullpen for that 7 inning game. Luckily, it wasn't 9 innings. And then from there, you got yesterday's game where Sanchez left in the 2nd inning. Can't bet on Pena now. He's out. Nan Cheong fouls that way. About an hour walk, and they were still waiting for the players to come out. Like, I was just like, that's ridiculous. But whatever, I guess. All right, that's fouled away. What am I using? I don't know. I think doesn't make sense. What I'm using. All right. Big puff as he fouls another one off that would have been a ball as he struggles to not swing it, pitches way in dirt. All right. The 1-2 pitch number 59 of the day, and that is a swinging foul again. But we will at least get into pitch 60 here in the 3rd inning with just 1 out. Would love to see him at about 70 pitches after the 3rd inning. I'd love to see him with more, but I'll take a 70 pitch, 3 innings. So, pitch number 60, and that is ripped to left as he makes a little hop, slams up against the wall, and that's 2 away. I love Hanwha baseball. I love Hanwha baseball. It's so much fun. And ball number 1. Jae-Joon in the number 5 spot for, I believe, the first time. Maybe not. Why can I not find it? As he goes down to 1 knee on that swing. KBO. I was recording one of his at-bats, I think, yesterday, where he got hit. I'll have to send it to you so you can marvel at his ability to get hit in very crucial situations. It's cost him way more than $50 million. Playing in Liga Mexicano for what? $8 a game? Is that ball in the dirt there? 2-2. You just imagine how much he lost in endorsements. Jae-Joon lifts that one, giving chase up against the wall, hits the top of the wall. That's going to bounce over. Jae-Joon moving his big old leggies into second base. And ladies and gentlemen, as he crawls on the ground. He is not feeling good, but he is kneeling at second base with that 2 outs, 2-2, as he's limping. And if he is hurt also, that is gonna be bad. I don't think he was running out of the box because he definitely should not have been crawling to second on that. I don't, you're hit by a ball. No, the the ABS is not a end all. It is a Kim Tae-yeon waiting for the ceremony. All right. Lee Do-yoon now runner on second base. And lifts that one. First pitch, lifts it up. Yeah. Don't you worry, Nick. Whenever I take over as manager of Hanwha, I will be throwing up the eagle signs everywhere I go. I don't know. Are the managers allowed? Is that a player only thing, or is managers allowed to fly the eagle? I'll have to check in with the official scorers on that. Yeah, well, I'll have to I don't want to step on anybody's toes in that business. Don't want to make a bad first impression, but we'll see. Give him the old. I'll ask him. See what they think. Da, da. Absolutely, yeah. No nepotism, no friends, no favors. 100% based on abilities. I don't want to. I don't want a repeat of the current situation. Starts the bottom of the third. Hanwha Samsung tied 1-1 on a couple of solo home runs. All right. Lee Byung-hun stepping in. He is hitting 333 on the season. And Wang Jun Saw's first pitch way up high. Get the K's going here. And it swings on that one. 1-1. So 3 strikeouts last inning, but obviously the home run, the solo home run, put a damper in that business, but up high. Ball 2. What are you talking about? I'm managing from that, baby. You can be my bodyguard as I manage from the pool. And here comes the 3-1. Catches the top of the zone. 3-2 is going to be his first full count of the day. And be sending signals into the dugout from the pool. Fouled away. Down the first base side. 12 pitches the first inning, 13 the second inning, 25 again. He's going to throw 90, 95 pitches way up high. That's going to be ball 4. He will take his base. First walk he has given up on the day, but that is the leadoff walk, and leadoff walks are never a good thing. Well, it depends. You can't call yourself a swimmer unless you've gone to swimming academy. That's the rules. The new Hanwha Stadium that's right next door to the other one. All right, Kim Ji Chan looks at a bunt, but's way up high. Ball 1. Isn't that how you got to Korea? Didn't you swim, Kiwi? All right. Pitch number 34 for Wang Junso. Kim Ji-chan hitting 273 on the season. Looks at strike 1, 1-1. I'll teach long distance swimming, Kiwi. I don't do all those butterfly breaststroke stuff. I'm a freestyle long distance guy. All right, another fake bunt as he pulls it back, and it's 2-1. Why were you swimming in the? Why were you swimming in the Pacific? What's up, Suri? Yes, yes. Welcome. All right, the 1-1 pitch, or sorry, the 2-2-2-1 pitch. I'm looking at the score, not the balls and strikes here. And the 2-1 pitch lifted into the air. Jung Eun-wan back under it, and that's 1 away. 아, 진짜요? 근데 한국어로 말하고 싶으면 괜찮아요. 영어로, 한국어로 다 괜찮아요. All right, Kujauk stepping in, 298 on the season, grounded out to Kim Tae-yeon in his first at bat as he is the leadoff hitter in DH. Looks at a beautiful pitch up in the zone. Strike 1 as he cries and moans to his mother that he got another strike called against him. I don't think that it's possible for somebody to moan and cry as much as him. That's ball in the dirt. How do you get stuck in mud on a jet ski? All right. Swings through that one. I'm sure he'll complain that the pitch wasn't fair also. And that's 1-2. Is looking much, much better today on the mound. Up to this point, we will say that. Up to this point. So Kuchauk is not an easy guy to strike out. Only 30 strikeouts on the season. Goes up high. That's going to be fouled. Bat Boy trying to get out of the way, but bounces against the concrete stairs, and that's going to keep it at 1-2. 너무 감사합니다. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. And that's going to be a sweet snag by Noshiwan. What a play! As he diving stop throws over to second to get the lead runner. And that's 2 away. What a play. What a play, Noshiwan. I don't know. Gutahook has been. Gutahook is. I think they're just trying something, I guess. I don't know. But Gutahook is also DHer Jim Young Tata. 보통 우익수예요. All right, the 0-0 pitch coming in to Kim Hung-gon, grounded out to grounded out to short in his first at bat. The throw over, Kim Tae-yeon has to jump over. Gutahook thought it might have gone past him. Makes a little stutter step that he's gonna steal, but does not. Another throw over on Gutahook as he asked his mother for his pacifier because he had to dive back twice. He's 3 for 5 on the season, 60% success rate. I would love to see that drop down to 50%. Go ahead and try to steal on Mr. Che Jae-hoon. And that's in there for a strike. 140 on the fastball on the inside corner. Just a reminder that Gutahook actually beat out the grandson of the wind for Rookie of the Year a few years ago. As that foul ball makes it 0-2 as he takes a seat. It's Friday. He's tired. Boogum. And the 0-2 pitch looking for strikeouts number 4 here. And that is a beautiful looking strikeouts number 4 on pitch number 44. And we will go to the bottom, or the top of four strikeouts now on the day. You think? I hope you're right, Dave. I hope you're right. I will say that. And they have had base runners every inning so far. You know, Peraza home run in the first inning, and then a walk to Noshiwan. Then the second inning, 2 back-to-back singles and a walk, loaded the bases, and then the last inning, Che Jae-hoon with a 2-out double. So Hanwha has had plenty of base runners on the day, but unfortunately, the only one that's come across to score has been Peraza on the solo home run in the first. Is that this inning? Ooh la la. What is this? Ooh la la. Okay, whatever. Interesting choice. Alright. Alright. 4th inning, Kim Kang-min will lead things off for Hanwha. an infield single in his first at bat as he bounced it off the third baseman's first baseman or third baseman's chest to reach, and was stranded over on third base eventually. As he swings through that. Moon Dongju, I believe, will be starting on Tuesday next week. This is 2-1. Pitch number 70 right there. That's inside ball 3. 아직 안 돼요. 아마 화요일 등판해요. That is ripped in between short and first, or short and first, which would be second, short and third, and that's going to be his second single of the day, and a leadoff single for Hanwha. 21st. What day is the 21st? Yep, Tuesday. 오늘 김서현 콜업했어요. 네. And check over on first base. Easily stands back up. Moon Hyun-bin at 239 on this season. Single in his first at bats, stranded over on seconds back in the second inning. And chops that one. And yeah, he pitched in the Futures League Tuesday. 네. 화요일 2군에서 구원 투수 됐어요. 네. And Moon Hyun-bin, the 0-1 pitch. And that's Chopper, the pitcher, 6F. Yeah, he just turned 20 last month. He was there. Yeah, he played center for him last year and played well in center. As that pitch misses inside. Jung-Won now as he breaks his bats, and that's going to be a flare to short, and that's 3 away. Well, we had an out. We had a leadoff single. 아니요. 차투 때문에 the left-handed pitcher. You got young left-handed hitters. They just don't hit well. If you look, today's game, Kim Tae-yeon, walk, right-handed hitter. Peraza, switch hitter, home run. No Shi-won, walk, right-handed hitter. Choi Jae-hoon, right-handed hitter, double. Lee Do-yoon, left-handed hitter, 2 outs. Then you have Moon Yun Bin, a single but in a double play, left-handed hitter. Jung Eun Wan, left-handed hitter. Kim Gong Min, right-handed hitter, 2 singles. The righty-lefty matchup is even bigger for those younger guys who haven't seen the amount of left-handed pitching yet. So, I mean, they've got to let them hit against left-handed pitchers though, because you can't platoon your entire infield. But we're back, bottom of the 4th here. 1-1 game still. As Hanwha again has had base runners every inning. McKinnon leading things off for Samsung as he lifts that one up in the air. Peraza moving under it, and that is 1 away. You gotta get the what, the Hanwha bingo, the Hanwha baseball bingo. You gotta get the double play and then the bunts, or failed bunts. Okay, all right. First pitch in there for strike. The 0-1 pitch. And that's going to be chopped foul. 0-2. Wang Jun saw the 4, 5, and 7 hitters all struck out in the second inning. Kim Young-un struck out swinging in his first at-bats. How about a second strikeout, sir? And, ooh, just fouls that one straight back. Keeps it at 0-2. Alrighty. Once again, the 0-2 pitch coming up. And another one fouled straight back to the Samsung loss prevention sign behind home plate. Hello. And there's another strikeout swinging just like I called. Strikeout number 5 for my preseason prediction of Rookie of the Year. Right, that's going to bring up Ryuji Hyuk. Struck out looking in his first at-bats and looks at a ball 1. And strike 1 on the outside. 1-1. Double play, failed bonus. Also on Hanwha bingo, you gotta have an air in there. What else? Tying run to the plate in the 9th. That's always a regular occurrence. And then what else? Stranded runner after a bunt, as that's strikeout number 6. As he swings at a pitch that is falling out of the zone, and we will head to the 5th inning. Hanwha and Samsung 4. innings completes 1-1. Our score. Because they haven't had time to ruin him yet. That's the only thing I can imagine. They haven't had time to mess it. Hey, what's up? Yeah, yeah. Go horizontal. There's a lot more conversation over there. All right, sounds good. I'll see you there. 6 innings, definitely. Uh, because I don't know, King. I don't know if you watched the game yesterday or not, but the other problem with yesterday's game is because I need to adjust this one little bit here. Wrong way. I don't want closer. That the game yesterday. Another issue with that game is they used Iminu and Kim Gyu Yun. Oh, that should definitely be on there, Dave. Kim Gyu Yun appearance. That should just be the center. It's almost a free square. But yeah, they use two of their guys that they use in when they're winning, Imenu and Kim Gyu Yun yesterday. So we got them coming again. But Kim Dae-yeon leading things off. First pitch looks at its strike one. And lifts that one. Right fielder in, coming in, and oh, what a play by the second baseman. Wow. That's just a nice play. Wow. Just. I mean, that's just a nice play. Literally nothing you can do about a second baseman running, catching a ball above his head as he runs out into the outfield. That's just tough. All right, Raza lets it ball one down. 1 for 2. He is the shot in the first inning. Again, yesterday the shot up against the wall, the jumping catch at the wall that would have tied the game, and then now that big old curve misses inside, but Peraza was bailing on that one. 13 home runs on the season for him. 34 runs batted in. And the 2-1 pitch swings through that pitch at the top of the zone. I wonder if I know, like, is Peraza bats left-handed. Again, I don't watch enough of him batting right-handed. As he bats left-handed, he often misses balls, curveballs down in the bottom of the zone as he looks at that one. As he has a tendency to chase down out of the zone as a lefty. I haven't seen enough of him batting right-handed to notice if he also has that tendency as a right-handed batter yet. Something I pay attention to a little bit better. And Noshiwan stepping in, first pitch swinging, fouls that one down third base. walked in his first at bat and then grounded to the first baseman. Line out to Jesus. Hanwha just cannot get a break. Wow. Like everybody, like it just seems like every time I watch Hanwha games or I'm streaming their games, it just like just two fantastic plays right there in one inning. Like the cameraman couldn't even like I didn't even know what happened because the cameraman can't even grab it. It was hit so fast. When did KBO defense become this good? Some of these Korean commercials, I'm just like, what are they talking? I just like, what? Well, I wouldn't say that uh, just because his his starts at least saved the bullpen. Not Ryu Hyunjin, but Castellanos. Is that right? Yeah, Castellanos. There you go. Welcome, Franco. As apparently there was a pitch there, and it was oh no, we've had two pitches. It is now 0-2. Literally, it just came back. That's a single. That was awful broadcasting. Like that was they were awful, honestly. The loss yesterday, the uh the 5-5 tie on Tuesday. There was the yeah. Oh well. All right, so lead off single here and need a double play. The Lee Sung-gyu, and that is not a double play because that ball might leave the stadium almost, and it does on a bounce. That is a 2-run jack, and Hanwha is now down 3. Like I was talking about earlier, he's already given up 3 home runs. He's now given up 5 home runs. Hanwha has a serious problem with giving up home runs. Moon Dong-ju has given up more home runs already this year than he did all of last year. Pena has given up a ton. Wang Jun-sol has given up a ton now, given up 5 home runs in 30 innings, 32 innings. Is strike one and Hanwha down 3-1. Hey, that misses up high. A ball 1-2. just catches the outside. That's a beautiful pitch right there. Lee Sung Gyu is that's his seventh home run, and he's only has 75 at bats. Is another strikeout. Again, I talked about this earlier. He doesn't get any run support. He lost his last game. He gave up 2 runs in 4 innings. Lost that game 4 games ago. He gave up 1 run and lost that to Samsung actually, and that's in there for a strike on the outside. So getting run support is not something that they do. And that's a beautiful pitch in there. Strike 2, 1 and 2. Kim Ji-chan flew out to left in his first at bats, and that's going to be foul. Oh, wow. Surprise. What? That looked foul to me. That's foul. Wow. I can't believe they're not challenging in that. That looked foul. But oh well. Good for Hanwha. All right. Crybaby himself is up. Swings, I guess, at that as the ball is already in the catcher's mitts, but he makes his swing and misses low. 1-1. Oh my God! I hope not. Franco, I hope not. As that bounces. Those are some shiny boots. Misses outside. 3-1. Chopped foul. That'll make it 3-2 and another full count. He walked his first batter that he reached a full count with, Lee Byung-hun, back in the 3rd inning. It's not that bad. They won Friday and Sunday, so only 2 games. Did they walk him? They keep showing, like, show the game. Show the game, Spo TV. Show the game. Like, they're literally not even showing the game. As apparently he walked. They're just showing recaps of everything except the game that's actually on. All right. Kim Ang-gon struck out looking in his last at bats. Looks at strike 1 there. As I wouldn't take that bet if it was $1 to win 370. All right, the 0-1 pitch. And that is roped into right field, and that's up against the wall. Peraza grabs it. Gutauk coming around into home, and he's got himself an RBI double. And it is 4-1. This is what happens with Hanwha right here. It happens with any of the starters who are pitching well. Once they get to that third time through the lineup, they are just getting destroyed. And it's not just him today either, as that's misses low, a ball one. And McKinnon chops that to Noshiwan, picks it up over, and that's 3 away. And Hanwha will go to the 5th inning, the end of the 5th. Time to stretch, ladies and gentlemen. Hanwha down 4-1. Yeah. I'll be back. Hopefully you guys all refilled your beverages of choice, whether it's coffee for Franco in Denver or whatever food you have for others. We'll have a into this game coming up. Welcome, Mini Dreams, my welcome. Alright, Anjiong will be leading things off for Hanwha here in the 6th inning. The leadoff homer by Peraza, in the 1st inning. And Hanwha has been struggling to score since then as that first pitch bounces back. Pitch that catches the inside corner. Beautiful pitch. I imagine Hanwha will, they got to have somebody in there to throw from the bullpen, considering all of the issues they've had all weekend, as that bounces in the dirt, and that's going to be 3-1. Could that long 5th inning for Samsung plus the break, could that be enough to mess up Lee Seung-hyun here? As that's pitch number 90, and pitch number 90 is a ball. Again, he only averages 90 pitches, 89 and 91 in his only 4 starts in the season. It'd be interesting if they don't go out and get him. But he does have Choi Jae-hoon here. I'm sure he's gonna. I imagine he's gonna bunt here. I mean, they're down 3, but nope. They are going to go out to the bullpen, and I believe they will probably be bringing in a righty as he gets his 90 pitches. He will leave with the lead and cannot lose the game. 5 innings plus, and we will have a pitching change. So, I will let you know as soon as I find out what the pitching change is. Still, some of these Korean commercials are just ridiculous. Like, probably is no doubt my favorite is the weird air push downy thingy. I have no idea what it is, but all right. Who is our new pitcher? It'll be Kim Tae-hoon coming in for Samsung. I will get stats as soon as I get this updated. Yeah. Kim Tae-hoon has not had a good season against Hanwha. 2 games against Hanwha. He is 1-0, but has a 13.5 ERA. We'll see. We'd love to see that balloon up a little bit. Six batters, 1 1/3 inning, 2 hits, 1 strikeout, and 2 runs. Hanwha's hitting .333 against him with a 1.5 whip. We will get his season. Put them back up on the screen. All right. They're finally coming back here. Oh. Ready and go. Kim Tae-hoon, 2.50 ERA on the season, 1-0, 0 save, 2 holds, 16 games, 18 innings, 11 strikeouts, 7 walks, and I missed all of the rest of it. Yeah, you can challenge it in they made a slight rule change this year, Kenny. I do know that you can challenge it. I've seen it challenged multiple times. Strike out. Doubleman his last time that struck out looking at it first. 1-2 today and 274 batting average on that. Oops. That's right, but it's not him batting, it's Choi Jae-hoon. sorry. I would actually be surprised if we don't have him come in to fouls that one off. It is nice to see that he didn't try to bunt with down 3 runs this time, like the last time I broadcasted. And the 0-2 pitch way up high. Ball 1, 1-2. That's right, Franco. All right, the 1-2 pitch. A very, very, very slow check over on An Chi-hong. An Chi-hong, I don't believe is even maybe he's attempted a stolen base. He has attempted 3 stolen bases. He is 2 for 3 on the season, but he is not fleet of foot. J.J. Hoon does ground into some double plays and looks at ball 2 at the very outside upper portion of the zone. Probably would have been called a strike if there was no ABS, since the umpires used to are very don't watch the ball, they watch the catcher's mitts. KBO. Even they're even in position to see the catcher's mitts. And check swing fouls that away. Not check swing, but yeah, I guess you could call it check swing. Yep, check swing. Wong Young Mook on deck. Or nope. Looks like he's getting not on deck, but in the dugouts, and I couldn't tell because there was half of them was blocked. But anyway, the 2-2 pitch, and that misses way up high. And we've got ourselves another full count. The second one of the day for Hanwha is Kim Tae-yeon walked in the 1 full counts that Hanwha has had so far today. Big inning here for Hanwha. Gotta get some runs back. One away. Luckily, An Chi-hong was moving on that, and it was not a double play. We'll have to take that. We will have to take that. One out, runner on second. Lee Do-yoon stepping in. 2 flyouts to left field today. Outside. Over 2. He's been playing short. He's been playing second. He played even a little bit of third one day. Bounces that one into the dirt. So that's 1-1. Again, Lee Do-yoon is getting plenty of time. He's been playing really solid defense at second. I think obviously Hanwha's best defense involves him at second and Wong Young Mook over at shorts. Like no questions there. Kim Tae-yeon is still very sketchy over at first though. But it's good to see An Chi-hong DHing, although I don't know why you're paying him that much DH. But and lifts that one foul into the cheer section just in front of it. That's 1 and 2. So, Hugo Yoon, when late in the game, 6th inning, he's hitting 143, 1 for 7 in the 6th inning this year. Fouls, that's one. How to play again, 1 and 3. Or 1 and 3. Isn't like beer league softball where 2 fouls in one direction is. But he is hitting 444 with a 1-2 count. But only 188 with. Which one is he going to go with? That is going to be into the gap between left and center. And that's going to bring around An Ji-hong for a RBI single. Right where they want him, ladies and gentlemen. Right where they want him. Like I said, on a 1-2 pitch, he's hitting 444. And raise that up. 5 for 10, now hitting 500 on a 1-2 count. All right, and that is going to bring him King Kong Min. Another check over on Ito. He is 2 for 2 on the day, which has brought his average over the Mendoza line to 212. And looks at strike on the outside corner. Good looking pitch there. The 0-1 pitch. And outside Ito Yoon, and out by a mile and a half. The ball was delivered a little high. It definitely beat him there, but whether or not he is able to get the tag down. Helmet out. Yep. And that, again, ladies and gentlemen, is why you catch the ball and go straight down instead of reaching and swiping. And was that a strike is the question. Did he swing? I wasn't paying. It was a ball. And that's one of the things that's I talk about a lot to people that don't want to listen to me is the lack of fundamentals there, and that is lifted to left, and that is going to be 3 away as another caught stealing for Hanwha. ends the threats. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Hanwha down 4-2. As yeah, I believe Hanwha definitely has the worst stolen base percentage in the league. And it's not even close. So Hanwha's stolen base percentage is coming into this game is 533, which you think, oh, over 50%, right? Fantastic. But the number 9 team is 719. They're basically, 20% lower than the next team. So the fact that so Hanwha has attempted 30 steals now, 31 steals now, if you want to count that. So they've attempted 31 steals, and they have 16 steals. So Hanwha now has 15 caught stealings. So it's just like you have the team with the lowest batting average in the league, and also the lowest stolen base percentage in the league. And oh my lord, they have him out for inning number 6. I mean, he's only thrown 76 pitches. So we're gonna see how this works. Kim Jong-un leading things off. 2 strikeouts on the day. And that is first pitch swinging into the gap between, and that's a leadoff single. First pitch. I mean, he's got 7 strikeouts. He's got 77 pitches now. I mean, I can't say that I'm like really excited about him coming back out, but I also understand the need to go deep with the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday showing. So I can understand it at least. All right. That's going to bring up Ryu Ji-hyuk, who's 0 for 2 on the day, 2 strikeouts. Same with Kim Jong-un as he attempts to bunt and is able to pull it back 1-0. 291 on the season and over to 78 pitches for Wang Jun-so. Wang Jun-so has his last outing he threw 96 pitches. Before that he was 99 pitches. So 95 pitches is fine, as that gets the bunt down. Somebody better get over to third base, as they got the bunt down and moves the runner over, but there was nobody over at third base. Another thing that happened a little bit ago is Choi Jae-hoon. They rounded second base knowing that was going to be an issue for Hanwha, and Choi Jae-hoon was hustling down with all that catcher's gear on. Again, fundamental stuff that shouldn't be something you have to talk about, but it is, and that'll be all for him, as they just needed him to, I guess, face the 2 lefties. As EJ Hyun will come in now. He's the one that hit the homer in the 2nd inning, the righty. So I imagine here we're going to see Kim So-hyun making his return to Hanwha, to the first team. He has pitched well in the 2nd league, so we'll see if he's gained some of the velocity back. But no, instead we're going to see Jang Min-jae. He didn't pitch yesterday. Kim So-yeon didn't pitch yesterday either. One inning, so maybe they're gonna have him way late in the inning. I don't know. I believe they have 5 hits. In the righty here, coming back. I believe soon. Maybe. There we go. All right, the professor, Mr. John Min Jae himself, on the mound. 463 RA, 1 loss, 10 games, 11 2/3 innings, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks, 377 batting average against a 197 whip. Screened out. Wang Junsaw, his final line, 5.1 innings, 79 pitches, 58 for strikes, 5 hits, 2 homers, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, and 4 runs, all earned. It is time for the professor to start class against Lee Jae-hyun, who is 2 for 2 on the day with a homer and a single run scored on homer by Lee Sung. Next up, and I don't know what that pitch was. Ball. So we got a runner on second here. 1 out. Samsung up 4-2, down to the 6, 7, 8, 9 hitters, and looks at strike one. And I talked about this a lot. Oftentimes in these close games, the difference between Hanwha and the other teams is the 6, 7, 8, 9 hitters. And 6, 7, 8, 9 hitters have accounted for 3 of Samsung's runs. And that is lifted to the warning track, caught, and 2 away. Never had a doubt. Never a doubt in the world when the professor is on the mound. Alrighty. That is going to bring up Lee Sung-gyu. Lee Sung-gyu hit the 2-run homer, struck out also. 1 for 2 on the day. Jung Min Jae with the first pitch. Checks the runner, and then a curveball. Back. All right, the 1-2 pitch, or sorry, the 1-2, the 0-2. Oh my God, I can't even talk anymore. The 0-1 pitch, and that's way outside. 1-1. He set up way over in the other batter's box, and he threw it right where he wanted it, but fortunately, he wasn't swinging. All right, the 1-1 pitch, 2 outs, runner on second, and that's in the dirt. Choi Jae-hoon blocks it, pops forward, and when he hits a home run, Samsung wins. That's not a good thing for Hanwha, since he hit a home run today. Guess that's what happens when your number 7 hitters hitting home runs. That's in the dirt. 3. ball, fork ball, fork ball. So, Jungmin Jay basically fork ball first. From there, fastball, curveball, and that's in there. It looks like he really missed his spot. It looks like they might have even been crossed up as Che Jae-hoon reaches back left in order to snag that one. Brings the counts full though. 3-2. That doesn't make me feel good, man. As the pass ball moves the runner over to third, and that's a pass ball on a walk, which means we've got runners on the corners, first and third. Two outs. See you tomorrow, Franco, if you don't wake up. Thank you for keeping it on in the background, though. Thank you very much. Yeah, Jungmin Jae needs some more rosin as he goes through at least a bag of batter. If whatever rosin company he uses, they should definitely be sponsoring him or at least hooking him up with some commercials. So, Kang Min Ho will be pinch hitting. He is pretty much owns Hanwha. 266 on the season. So, Lee Byung-hun. So, Lee Byung-hun walked and struck out on his 2 at bats. Kang Min Ho, 266, and that's in there for a strike. 0-1. Probably he probably confiscates. I bet it's just chalk. I bet he's just stealing chalk from the school. The school can't figure out why they don't have any chalk for the chalkboards, and the professors underneath the class, underneath the desk, grounding it up, and that's a beautiful curveball for the. Even Kang Min Ho is like, wait, what? What? Where did you learn to throw that? That was beautiful. All right, here comes the one. The I'm reading first and third. The 0-2 pitch outside of ball 1. Well, Franco, if you ever can't sleep, you can always replay all of these broadcasts starting from opening to actually preseason. I broadcasted 2 preseason games, one against Samsung and one against Lotte, to get some practice in. You are welcome to restream all of these, as I would love the watch hours. And that is a swinging foul as on the move keeps it at 1-2. Hello, Daisy. Enjoying your jjajangmyeon and tang suyuk, I see. And the 1-2 pitch way, and that's going to score a run, and runner is going to go from first to third. And did you have that on your bingo, Dave? Did you have that? Wild pitch run scoring runner from first to third, 5-2. Oh my lord. Wow. Stolen base, fork ball. Luckily, the fork ball is forking, but unfortunately, it is forking too much. And the 2-2 pitch, another one blocked by Che Jae-hoon in the dirt, bounces it is able to stop it, and we've got another full counts here. 3 and 2. First, well, he was already stealing. So he was almost at second by the time the forkball forkied. Forkied is well, that's going to be a verb from now on. Forkied. All right, the 3-2 pitch, 2 outs, and a swing, but apparently just got a piece of that, and we will reset for another 3-2 count. Wow. I would go upstairs with a fastball here. Going down and away again. And he gets a little piece of it. Ito Yun scoops, throws, and 3 away. As they get their run back. What a rough inning there for Hanwha. As once again, get a run, give a run, get a run, give a run, get a run, give a run, get a run, give a run. And Hanwha is down to 9 more outs. Down by 3, 5-2, going to the 7th. I need to fix those the actual records there. Those are not correct. 16, 21. Samsung 2014. There we go. I saw that, Dave, the other, like, something popped up somewhere where it was like a screen golf hole-in-one challenge. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Screen golf hole-in-one challenge. I couldn't believe it. Again, we are. And Im Chang-min will be in for 150 ERA, 11 holds, 19 games, 18 innings, 20 strikeouts. All right, Moon Yun Ben leads things off for Hanwha. Looks at strike 1, nods his head in agreements. 237 on the season. I used to play screen golf every Tuesday, Thursday night. Yeah. And that misses upstairs. 1-1. Yeah, we'd finish work at 10:30, go home, change, go to the screen golf right by work, and we'd play till the wee hours of the morning as he swings through that 1-2. All right. And struck outs looking. Outs left. Just caught it. Beautiful pitch. Beautiful pitch. It's going to bring up Jung and Wan. Are we going to have Jung and Wan or? And here, Franco, you got to wake up now, man. Girls getting all of the friends sending her messages. You're on camera. The old bitch in the dirt. I've played on a couple of those a few years ago. Yeah, where the floor articulates however your lie is supposed to be, is that's going to be a grounder to shorts over to first, 2 away. Yeah. Chain Ho, your song was on, man, but he grounded out to shorts. All right, Kim Tae-yeon looking for his first hit as he just has his 1 walk on the day. Rounded out to third, and then a fantastic play by the second baseman. Robbed him of hits in his last at-bats. Holds up. Very good hold up there. Again, Kim Tae-yeon, he strikes out a lot. He does, but he doesn't look like he's getting a little bit more comfortable now that he's finally playing a little bit more. Like I said, my last broadcast, is that bounces off of his bat on the check swing into the chest protector and then off. Yeah, a lot of everything. But like I said in my last broadcast with Kim Tae-yeon, is the fact that he's a guy that needs to play all the time, regularly get at bats. He's not a pinch hitter guy. He's not a guy that can come off the bench and get you hits. I said that in the last broadcast. Since then, he's been getting regular playing time, and he's been once again. I think he's got a 5-game hitting streak going, maybe 6-game hitting streak. I don't know. He gets a piece of that and keeps it alive, 1 and 2. But yeah, he's a guy that has to be playing almost every day. You gotta. That was the whole point of putting him in left field, putting him in right field, putting him at first, putting him at second, putting him at third, putting him at short, putting him everywhere. If he could learn how to catch, they would probably play him at catcher. Just because, honestly, they need his bat in the lineup as he fouls that one and stays alive. 1 and 2 still. Yeah, he's got to be in the lineup on a regular basis. If he's not, I don't go there. Got too many electronics here. And holds up there. Ball 2. All right, the 2-2 pitch. And that is going to be a single. Like I said, you got to get his bat in the lineup on a regular basis. No pinch hitting for Kim Tae-yeon. He wants the bats. And that is going to be a 2-out single. And he is once again extending his hitting streak. Now that the manager finally listened to me and quits having him as a pinch hitter. right, that's going to bring up Peraza. Batting from the left side, hitting 316. Struck out Lucas in his last at bats, but does a solo home run in the last two. And looks the ball down. That's going to be a shot to seconds, scooped over, 3 away. Hard hits right at somebody. That is what is happening today for Hanwha, as they are now 6 outs away from another loss. 안녕하세요, Yujin. All right, Hanwha. Why do you always suck? Hanwha's got to do something. I don't know what it is. I know what it is, but they won't do that. I wonder if Hanwha has checked on KTX availability for from Daejeon to Daegu, just so that I can get down there for tomorrow's game to manage it. Oh, Hanwha! 8.160 ERA, 0-4, 3-hold, 17 games for Han Sung-hyuk as he comes on to the mound. Bounces in there, 1-1. I mean, at this point, what? Oh my, this is so annoying. Not well, the game, but that's on. And that's a leadoff single. All right, Kim Ji-chan with the leadoff single for it's gonna run the lineup back up to Kujauk, who first pitch swinging, and that's fouled away, 0-1. Kujauk walked and scored in his last at bat, 296 on the season, 0 for 2 on the day. Would love to see an 0 for 3 with a nice double play here. He's not an easy guy to double play. He's hit into one double play on the season. Last year he hit into 5. His highest for a season was 9 back in 2021 and 540, and he just stole another base off of Hanwha. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch. Very common theme here. Stolen base, put him into scoring position, and then a single scores him. Very, very common occurrence here for Hanwha. Let's see what happens. See if they can actually stop it. Again, yeah, Hanwha cannot throw guys out. And misses way up. 3-1. Hanwha has not pitched well on the year. Was another guy that was just ran into the ground early in the season. I talked about it early in the season. So his last 4 outings, ERA's of 54, 6.1, 6.75. That round ball, and that's going to be a 4-3 putouts as the runner moves over to third. So his last 4 outings, he has a 54 ERA, a 6.75 ERA, a 40.5 ERA, and a 20.26 ERA in his last 4 outings, and none of those were mispronounced. He has pitched in his last 4 outings. He has pitched looks like 3 2/3 innings. Has given up 6, 7, 8, 9 earned runs. As that's a ball 1. 1 walk, 0 walks, 2 walks, 3 walks. That one in there for a strike. 1-1. Hanwha last year, he came over to Hanwha in the Byeonuyuk trade. But yeah. Byeonuyuk is still down in the 2nd league for Kia. He came over. They tried to have him start. He did not start well. 6.44 ERA last year. 21 games. They tried to make him a starter. He could never make it past the 3rd or 4th inning at the most. Just a failed experiment. Misses way up high. 2-2. He pitched well in the later on whenever he moved to the bullpen, but this year he started out well, was pitching fairly well, but ended up running into the same issues that a lot of them run into, and that is getting ran into the ground by coming in every single day, and that's going to be a single that's going to score a run. All right. That's going to bring up McKinnon. Still looking for his first hit of the day. 0 for 3. 2 flyouts to Peraza, and then fouls that first pitch way out down the Hanwha side. So, 0 for 3 on the day. 2 flyouts to Peraza, and then grounded out to Noshiwan in his last at-bat. Misses outside. Ball 1, 1-1. Kim On-gon as a threat to steal. He does have 1 stolen base in 2 attempts, so 50% on the season. Only played in 39 games so far, so as McKinnon swings at a pitch that he wish he never saw again, shakes his head, or nods his head in agreement that that was a pitch he should have never swung. And here we go. The holds up on that same pitch, and 2-2. Potsa song and Chegan Samsung can be heard in my ear. I will make sure to shower and clean my ears after listening to this. I do like a Samsung Stadium that has the very low ground view. So basically, about what you guys see with me, about chest or so, would be at the ground level. So like you're kind of really looking right at the ground as swings, and that's going to be like out 0 for 4 in the day for McKinnon. Took a little off of that. That is 2 away. Kim Jong-un will make his way into the batter's box. 1 for 3 on the day. Nope. 1 for 3 on the day. 294 on the season. Singled, scored. Did he score? Nope. Singled in his last at-bats. But was stranded. Swings through the first one. 0-1. Only down 4 runs. They can make that up with only 6 outs easily. As the beautiful curveball in there for a strike. 0-2. Looking for strikeouts number 2. And the 0-2 pitch gets a little piece of that, and that's going to be a single past the diving Moon Yun Bin, and he's going to go first to just second. He has a single for the second straight inning. And Hanwha still trying to get out of this inning. They can do it, ladies and gentlemen. I have faith in them. That's going to bring up Ryuji Hyuk. Ryuji Hyuk 0 for 2 on the day. 2 strikeouts, a sacrifice bunt in his last at-bats. 5-3 putouts. 291 on the season. And swings through a pitch in the dirt. 0-1. Da, 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 da. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. All right, the 0-1 pitch inside, misses, and that's going to be 1-1 as Chejeon gives a little bit of a chase, and they don't move on the base paths. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. All right, the 1-1 pitch. 2 outs, 0-2 on the day. Inside, misses 2-1. Hansen Hyuk, again, another outing. 4 straight outings where he's given up a run. And swing 2-2. You know, you gotta. I mean, you gotta be thinking, what can Hanwha do? Like, what can they do in from a pitching standpoint? As this bullpen has been worked so hard, as that is lined into right field. Peraza drops it, and that's going to let 1 run score, and that's going to be runners on first and third. Another run scores. That will be all for Han Sung Hyuk as he does not pitch a full inning before they've got to take him out. Is it Kim Gyu-jun time? Who's coming in? Who's coming in? We haven't seen Kim Gyu-jun yet today. Another error on Peraza. Han Seung-ju will be stepping in for Hanwha. I mean, again, it what I just. Why is this thing? All right, so we're back for some more punishments. Han Seung-ju on the mound, 17.18 ERA, 1 loss, 7 games, 7 and a third innings, 6 strikeouts, 8 walks, 457 batting average against, and a whip of 3. Yep, I agree with you, Nick. 100%. That's exactly how I see things going. Really, no question. It's just how much Hanwha is going to score and take the lead by in the next inning, as that first pitch is outside ball 1. For sure. And just catches the side. Ah, that's what's happening. Ah. Figured it out, ladies and gentlemen. Not why Hanwha is awful, but that's outside ball too. Yeah, Samsung and Gwangju both have the home team on the third base side, and that is lifted into Kim Kong Min's glove for outs number 3. They once again add some more runs for the 4th inning so far today. As the air doesn't hurt Hanwha this time, but yeah. I don't even know anymore. How many errors is that now for Peraza? He has a lot. That is number 7 for Peraza. 7 errors on your right fielder is not a good thing. 7 errors from your right fielder is not good. So Alright, well, Hanwha's got 6 outs to score 6 runs. Easy peasy. No problem. Lee Seung-hyun on for Samsung. Noshiwan will lead things off. That is not to be confused with the Lee Seung-hyun who started the game. Samsung actually has 2 Lee Seung-hyuns. Noshiwan, first pitch swing. Wow, out of play.
환상적으로 날려줘요. 환상적으로 날려줘요. 이글스 노시 환상적으로 날려버려 노시환. 노시 환상적으로 날려줘요. 환상적으로 날려줘요. 이글스 노시 환상적으로 날려버려 노시환.
That's going to be a single going in between the second base, or I can't even say his name. All right, it's Noshiwan on base for the second time today. Here it goes. It's all over from here. Just like Nick said, this is where they come back. Another leadoff runner for Hanwha. This is the 3rd inning that they've had the leadoff runner on. None of those innings resulted. Oh, one of them did result in a score. An Jeong now stepping in. So, 0 for 2 on the day. Does have a walk back in the last at-bats where he came around and scored. And that's a ball. Lee Seung-hyun works pretty fast. as a bigger guy. Han Jeong swings at a pitch on the inside. Nope, it wasn't a strike. It was a ball, but he swung at it. All right, Han Jeong. This is where you do your damage. 2 strikes. It's got you written all over it. You got it. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Like I said, 2 strikes, that's where you do your damage, buddy. That is where the damage is done from you. As the single allows No Shiwan to go from first to third with nobody out. Massively important because Hanwha is awful with runners on first and seconds, nobody out. But runners on first and third and nobody out is a completely different story. All right, first and third, nobody out. Che Jae-hoon also not going to bunt here. And looks at strike 1 on the inside. 안녕하세요. 오늘 롯데 이겼어요? 이기고 있어요. As he skies that one and just out of reach. He did want to catch that anyway because No Shiwan would have scored on that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, a home run would be a rally killer, but a Che Jae-hoon home run would just feed the animals. As again, running out of outs here is 0-2 pitch coming up. Way up high. 1 and 2. 아니, 오늘 내일 지면 롯데 이기면 롯데 9등이에요. And that's going to be a 4-6-3 double play. But Hanwha got 1 run. That is not something you want to give up. It does clear the bases, but that would also be a rally killer. I would rather had a home run rally killer than a double play rally killer. And Ito Yoon steps in. Ito Yoon single and RBI on his last at bat. 284 on the season. 1 for 3. This is up high. Yeah. It's because Kiwi. It's because you said get 1 back. If you would have said get 3 back, they would have listened to you, man. And misses upstairs, ball 3. He had to double check that they didn't call that a strike on the swing. That's what he was looking at there. All right, the 3-0 pitch. Yes, the squeeze bunt down 5. That's in there for a strike on the outside. Ooh, 3-1. Nick, I'm working on a new video about my managerial skills. You will enjoy it, I believe. That is ball 4. Take your base, sir. right, here comes another. Is Kim Kong Min gonna be hitting here, or are we gonna have a pinch hitter? What do we got going on here? Kim Kong Min is gonna stay in. He's 2 for 3 on the day. As all right, Kim Kong Min here. The 0-2 pitch pops it up, back out of play. Will resets. That is going to be a souvenir for the people directly behind home plates. Kim Kong Min. All right, the 0-2 pitch. Ido Yoon over on first after walking the check on him. And McKinnon is not even near the bag. Not even near the bag. And that's in the dirt. 1 and 2. Oh, so Dave, you got to realize that in the KBO, they have walk-up songs, which I can't play the walk-up songs, but then they also have this is their hitting song. So they have a walk-up song and a hitting song. The walk-up songs, like I almost fall asleep every time his plays. It's so slow and boring as he fouls that one out of play. That's his hitting song. Kong Min. Whoa. I thought this game was going to be a quick one, but apparently Hanwha has other things in store. As the 1-2 pitch, and that's fouled away again down the third base line this time. Keeps it at 1 and 2. We are raining this. That is pitch number 6. Sorry, of the at bats 1 and 2. Still have the counts. Pitch number 7 here, and that is going to be a line drive caught by the shortstop. And Hanwha gets one back just to please Nick, since he only said 1. But they got 1 run back. 1 run. That's what you wanted, Nick. That's what you got. They're here to please you, sir. Dun. 10 for the 9th. Okay. I think they got it. They can easily score 10. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that means they're due. They're definitely due. It's time, right? No question. It is time for the 9th inning comeback. Let's hope they don't give up too many runs this here, where they're more than 10 runs. So Jang Jin Hyuk will take over in center. Pak Sang Un will take over. Let's see. Center fielder number 7. Jang Hyuk, and then Pak Sang Un will take over behind the mound. Or behind the plates. First pitch fouled away. All right. Lee Sung-gyu doing a little stretching there as he might have pulled something. Lee Sung-gyu walked in his last at-bats. Looks like he kind of jerked it a little there on the back. That will be it for him, as we will have a pinch hitter. Kim Jae-hoon will pinch hit. Well, you know, Dave, you can't be good at everything. So Kim Jae-hoon hitting 95 on the season, or sorry, 95 last season. As looks, it's ball 1. Hit 95 last season, so let's throw him a pitch nowhere near the zone. Kim Tae-hoon looks at ball 2. This is fabulous right here. This is pure Hanwha. Again, hasn't played this year. Swings through a pitch that falls out of the zone. Guy hasn't hit all this year. Hit 95 last year. The year before that, he hit 0, and you throw him 2 straight balls. And that is going to be a single. Wow. He had 2 hits last year and 21 at bats. He's got 1 hit today. This one is like 4 years old. All right, Kang Min Ho looks at ball 1. I will, Dave, just for you whenever they come up to bats next. And that's going to be a chopper foul. Noshiwan grabs it. Noshiwan is going with 2 buttons missing. But it's very similar to Kang Min Ho, but the Hanwha uniforms have a really big gap between the top 2 are pretty close, and then they have a pretty big gap. So it's almost like he doesn't have a button until his sternum. Is that one under it for Peraza, and that is 1 away. So Kang Min Ho there has not played very much. Has just came back not too long ago. Kim Ji Chan 275 on the season. Singled, stole a base in his last at bat, and chops that one foul. 0-1. Oh, the number 9 hitter for Samsung, the center fielder. Last year, 292 last year, but has struggled a little. He's kind of turned it around a little bit. 295 in the first 2 months. 211 this year as he's struggled. He was 1 for 6 in his last game. 2 hits in his last 5. As that one bounces into the dirt. 2-1. So always a threat to steal whenever he gets on base. Last year, so this year he is now 13-0 on stolen bases. Last year he was 13 for 1. 95 stolen bases so far in his career, in his 5-year career, with only 13 caught stealing. Right, that one in there for a strike. 2-2. So always a threat to steal once he gets on. If he can get on. And a very small guy, listed at 163 and 64 kilos. 네, 모든 홈 경기가요. 원정 경기 있으면 중계 방송해요. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's going to be chopped. Second baseman grabs it, throws. What a play. The 4-3-6-3 double play, ladies and gentlemen. Write it down. 4-3-6-3 double play to get out of the inning just like you drew it up. 4-6-3. 4-3-6-3. 4-3-6-3. 4-3-6-3. 3-3-3. 4-6-7-2-1. Double play. Hanwha will be down to their last 3 outs. Gotta get it ready. 4-3-6-3 double play, tag out, force it first, tag on. Yeah. Yep, yeah, and like you said earlier, Peraza is ready for his Grand Slam, his first KBO Grand Slam, and it works out perfectly because Moon Hyun Bin is leading things off. So Moon Hyun Bin with a single, Chae Ho with another single, Kim Tae-yeon a walk, and that is going to bring up Peraza with the bases loaded for the Grand Slam, and then No Shiwan with the back-to-back shots. It's pretty much. It's pretty much on the board, I believe. Like you can just count on it. Chae Sung-hoon on the mound, 4.66 ERA, 1 hold, 17 games, 9 2/3 innings, 9 strikeouts, 8 walks, and some other stuff. Chae Sung. Oh, again, I said Moon Hyun Bin with a single here, right? Check swing fouls that out of play. 0-2. that's outside. Ball 1, 1 and 2. What's on All right, the 1-2 pitch coming up inside. Ball 2, 2 and 2. All right, the 2-2 pitch coming up. And that's going to be a chopper foul. Reset for another. So we got Moon Yen Bin and then Chaein Ho coming up. Moon Yen Bin 1 for 3 on the day. His single hit into a 1-6-3 double play. And then struck out looking in his last at-bats. The 2-2 pitch setting up on the outside. And that is ripped. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is not catchable. Here comes the comeback. And looks like we've got a pinch hitter. So we've got ourselves a pinch hitter here. Iwan Suk coming on for Chaein Ho as he wants to face the lefty, and that means we're probably going to have a pitching change here as the manager makes his little strut outs, or the pitching coach makes his little strut out to the mound, rubbing the old ball. So Chae Sung-hoon will take a break, and we will have another pitching change as Hanwha is doing their best to make it interesting, down to a 3-run lead. So Chae Han-woo, a Skyman himself. Chae Han-woo. I always thought Han-woo was a girl's name. But what do I know? I'm not Korean. Oh yeah, you got Chae Han-woo coming in on the mound. You got, so basically they're going to a submariner. And again, Under Armour is what they call him here in Korea. 안녕하세요. 야구 재미있다. No, we can't change it now, Dave. We can't change it now. Only 3 down. And Iwan Suk is, but now they're gonna change it to the man, the myth himself, Mr. Mookie. So we're gonna have to we've got going to Wang Young Mook. I do not have his music yet. I'm sorry. I'll have it tomorrow. And that is a first pitch rip swing. So Chae Han-woo, 3.98 ERA, 1-1 on the season with 1 hold, 18 games, 20.12 innings. There we go. And that is a chopper to second, scoops over to first, and 1 away. Don't worry, I'll have his music for you tomorrow, Nick. I will have his music for you tomorrow. Do not worry, sir. Do not worry. All right, Kim Dae-yeon looks at ball one as he's able to hold up. And that is going to be another single for him, his second single and the third time he's been on base today. Again, letting the man hits, and easy as that. And that's going to bring up Peraza hitting from the left side today. And we're going to have another pitching change. Bring in the closer, Hanwha, the former St. Louis Cardinal, the former Toronto Blue Jay, and the former Colorado Rocky. So they will bring in Hanwha onto the mound to try to close this game out before it gets too crazy on Hanwha. This reminds me of a game I broadcasted, not a Hanwha game, but actually the Samsung versus KT game. Someone, Samsung almost blew like an 11-run lead in the 8th. They had to bring in Hanwha, and they were up by like 8 runs. To close it out. Hanwha was up 1-0 on a solo shot, and they've slowly been creeping back. Luke, welcome. All right, Hanwha on the mound. Peraza stepping in. So big come from behind. Hey, Hong-sung! Just catches the outside. 2-11 on the season, 1-2. With 12 saves, 19 games, 21 and a third innings for Hanwha. Ball one, 1-1. Hanwha leading the league in saves with 12, or tied for first, I should say. All right. The 1-1 pitch, and that is ripped into the corner. That's going to put him at least on second base. Kim Tae-yeon rounds and is standing at third base. And we've got runners on second and third. And the tying run coming to the plate in Mr. No Shi Wan. The tying run coming to the plates, Mr. No Shi Wan himself. No Shi Wan 1 for 3 on the day with a single and first pitch swinging on a pitch just on the outside of the zone. 0-1. Yes, we must bunt. Squeeze bunt. All right, here it comes. And outside. Ball one, 1-1. And outside, ball two. Normally, I would say you walk him so that you can face Anchi-hong, but at the same time, you don't want to put the winning run on base, so you got to pitch to him. So you got, and again, Noshiwan 1-3 on the day with a single walk, two line outs, and that's way inside. Ball three, 3-1. As Oh-Seung-Wan has actually struggled in a lot of closing situations versus Hanwha in the past, but has been luckily gotten to face Hanwha's manager, which allowed them to bunt into some situations. And way outside, ball four. The winning run is now at the plate, and he will make his little stroll to the mound. So we've got the bases loaded, 1 out. Anchi-hong coming up. So on the season, Anchi-hong. Anchi-hong on the season 1 for 5 with a double with the bases loaded. This is Kiwi. This is where he earns that big 6-year contract that he just signed. 4 years plus 290 something. I don't know what it was exactly. I don't have my notes anywhere anymore. Yeah, bunt one in. Bunt one. A better idea is to walk here and then let Che Jae-hoon get hit one in. Oh, no, Che Jae-hoon is out, actually. Pak Song-han it. But Anchi-hong, bases loaded, 1 out, 1 for 3 on the day. Singled in his last at-bat, looks at strike one on the outside, and yeah, so struck out in his first at-bats, then flew out to left, a walk, and then a single in his last at-bats. I don't know what he's looking at. That was easy pitch. You see there was a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And that is shot into right. Grabs it. You better get up and throw that in, and that's going to score 1 run. As another fantastic defensive play keeps Hanwha from being able to break open a game. Wow. The last 2 days have just been brutal for Hanwha. They just cannot catch anything. All right. The Death Star himself, Pak Song-han, looks at ball 1 at the top of the zone. But not us. Not us. 네, 맞아요. 항상 Hanwha Sangdae Hatsuri. All right, the 1-0 pitch and swings to that ball 1 and makes it strike. Nah. 2 RBI. You think Noshiwan's scoring from first base guy? That better be a shot into the left center or right center gap. As that strike on the outside corner makes it 1-2. Well, He is he's off on any contact, so the 1-2 pitch. Let's get some more music for you, Fox on Run. That doesn't mean he needs a double. He only needs a single now, as that wild pitch is gonna move the runners up first and second. 2-2 pitch now. And this is KBO baseball at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. KBO baseball at its finest. You just cannot end the game in the KBO. All right. Let's hit that music again, shall we? Way inside, runs the count full, 3-2. We got the heart beating. And walks him, reloads the bases for Lee Do-yoon, ladies and gentlemen. And we're gonna have a switch here. So they are pulling their DH. So, ladies and gentlemen, they have pulled their DH, which means Oh Seung-wan is now the leadoff, or is now would be the right batting where the right fielder is. Lee Do-yoon going to. Hey, this is pure KBO-ness. Lee Do-yoon 1 for 3 on the day with a single and a walk, a caught steal, and an RBI, 2 flyouts to left field, and looks at strike one at the top of the zone there. KBO, here we are. Hey! The 0-1 pitch sets up on the outside, way outside, and misses inside low. Ball 1, 1-1. Everybody up on the top step of the dugouts in both of the dugouts. Lee Do-yoon sits up pretty high in the box there, and that's outside. Ball 2, 2-1. And he swings at ball 3, fouls it off, and breaks his bat in the process, and we are going to have a little bit longer before this game is over, ladies and gentlemen. Man, yeah, I think that's the 4th bat broke in this game. That bat didn't have any hits left in it. This one does, though. This bat has all the hits in it. All right. The 2-2 pitch outside. Ball 3. We don't have many things left. And the 3-2 and pops it up. Left fielder Kujauk under it. The guy that just got put in. And that will end it. Look at that defense. Pull your DH, put him in the outfield, and they instantly hit it to him. That is the way it goes. Well, that ends the game, ladies and gentlemen. Hanwha once again attempts to make the comeback, but fails as yeah, almost on the upside down. Yeah, very close, Luke. Yep. Only in our hearts, Luke. Only in our hearts. Thank you, Dave. Enjoy your evening. I'll be back tomorrow. If you find yourself needing something to occupy your time, I'll be back tomorrow. It's 5 p.m. Hanwha Standard Time. So Hanwha once again loses, third straight loss. Again, they still have not beaten a fastball slider combination left-hander. Thank you, Kiwi. Yeah, one of these times, right? One of these times. So yeah, Hanwha took the lead early in the game, but was not able to hold on. Wang Junso will end up taking the loss. Ends up giving up 5 runs after Jang Min-jae allows some runs there. 근데 재미있는 야구 새로 저기 있어요. 바로 가요. 근데 중계 방송 2개 있어요. 예. Aren't I fancy? Thank you, thank you. All right. So yeah, Wang Junso another loss today. Bullpen did not pitch well. Jang Min-jae ended up giving up a couple of the. Yeah, so again, Jamie and Yago, you're in the vertical stream. I have 2. You're in the vertical. You were in the horizontal earlier. Not very many people in the vertical very often. So 79 pitches for him, 5 hits, but again, 2 home runs. Hanwha, their starters just have a big issue with home runs. Again, Moon Dong-ju has already given up more home runs than he gave up all last year. Wang Junso has now given up 5 home runs. Pena, Sanchez, both of those guys give up a lot of home runs. Lee Tae-yong gives up a lot of home runs. Just too many home runs given up by Hanwha. You know, a lot of people are talking about the ball seems to be flying a little bit more this year than previous years. So maybe that has to do with it. But at the same time, you know, they seem to be getting the ball up way too much. But you know, Kim Tae-yeon, 2 for 4 on the day with a walk, 2 singles. Peraza, again, home run, double. No Shiwan, single, 2 walks. An Ji-hong, a single, a line out to right that could have easily tied the game. But a single, a walk. So they're hitting. I will say that they're hitting. But unfortunately, they're not hitting enough. to overcome the pitching. And again, Han Sung-hyuk pitched well at the beginning of the season, but he just when you throw one guy, 11 out of the first 17, 18 games, he's going to get a dead arm, and it doesn't seem like he's really recovered too much from it. Hanwha still trying to get production from their entire lineup as Jong Eun-won 0 for 3. Again, Moon Hyun Bin hit a solo shot there in the ninth to kind of get things going, even though, it's really not you never take points off the board. Well, sometimes you don't. But anyway, overall, the offense did what it should have done or needed to do, but the pitching staff wasn't able to do what it needed to. Story of Hanwha's season is now that they have changed the pitching coach, they seem to be hitting much better, scoring a lot more, but again, multiple defensive plays by the other team was able to keep Hanwha from scoring. Over the shoulder catch by the second baseman Ryu Ji-hyuk, line shot to third when they had the base, when they had runners to end the threats, and then again the diving stop in right field. It's no different than yesterday in the eighth inning, where the play by Davidson at first, and then the left fielder making a jumping catch at the wall on a ball that would have tied it. So Hanwha is just not getting the breaks that they need. But thank you everybody for joining the broadcast. I will be back tomorrow for another evening of absolute fun and enjoyment for some Hanwha baseball. I will see you guys then. Thank you.